The tech company that grabbed everybody's attention during the pandemic, Zoom.
Right.
Everybody was out Zooming. Well, they've now announced some plans to cut 15% of the workforce.
Yeah, the CEO says it has to do with the uncertainty of the global economy. And KRON 4's Amanda Harry joins us live in studio tonight with reaction from tech experts. Yeah, really a pandemic phenomenon. It became a verb. You were Zooming.
It did, yeah.
And now they're scaling back, I guess.
They are, and everyone told me they weren't surprised by the layoffs. Zoom is a poster child for what's going on within the tech industry. It had tremendous growth during the pandemic, and now things are balancing out. It became a household term during the COVID-19 pandemic, Zoom. Everyone from adults to children to grandparents were using Zoom to go to work, school, or just to stay connected to others.
Zoom, of course, was one of the biggest beneficiaries from the pandemic.
The San Jose-based company grew about 3 times in size to manage the demand. But now, like many other tech companies, they've announced layoffs. 1,300 employees, which is about 15% of their workforce.
The answer to that now is becoming yes, that the tech industry had overhired in certain aspects, of their businesses.
Executive Director of the Bay Area Council Economic Institute, Jeff Belisario, says many of these tech companies are just going back to their baseline pre-pandemic.
They're basically just reducing their size to a spot they were in 18 months ago, 24 months ago, right?
But he says don't expect Zoom or other tech companies to announce shutdowns.
The idea that these companies are going away or really fading into the background, that's not true. We're doing this call today via Zoom.
We're doing this interview over Zoom. We could meet in person, but it's frankly more convenient and faster to do it over Zoom.
Roger Lee is the creator of Layoffs.fyi. The website tracks tech firings.
Including the Zoom layoff, over 95,000 tech employees have been laid off so far in just the month and change of 2023. That's already more than halfway to the total from all of 2022.
But he does have some hope that numbers could level off.
This recent wave of tech layoffs has been very correlated with the Fed's interest rate hikes. And that is projected to finally slow down and maybe even reverse by the end of the year. And my hope and expectation is that if and when that does happen, we'll finally see these tech layoffs subside.
The CEO of Zoom says he's taking a 98% pay cut, but both tech experts I spoke to say they believe Zoom will still be better off long term than it was pre-pandemic. Vicki, Grant.